Engine 1 starting.
And I'm ready.
I hope we are.
Taxiing.
Are those giant smokes on the roof of the canopy?
Right, what?
Ah.
Giant what?
They look like giant
Cigarettes?
sticks. Yeah.
I don't know.
The white and orange sticks on the upper left. Upper right, I mean.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm ready.
Ready.
Rolling.
Rolling.
My shot time memory is so bad. Did I set my flaps? Didn't I? Flaps standing. Oh, I did.
Like to take off? Thank you. out?
Yeah, both with you.
The question is though, is what book do I read next after I'm done with this one? Quite sure. Got the choice between kind of short book that looks as intelligence of select few area of operations, or I start reading another book written by James Holland on Burma in 1944. Or I could read. I have 3 Max Hastings books. I have Catastrophe, which is about the 19 parts of the Great War conflict. I have his book on World War II history, or I could read his book on Vietnam. Not sure. I need to find more like aircraft autobiography to read. I've only read 1 or 2. Read one on the one that kind of changed navigation and bombing at the beginning of the war to make it more accurate. What his name? Live actually. And I also have John Commer's Black Crew, which is fantastic. I've read that 4 times, and it gets better every time I read it.
Your microphone cut out when you said what crew?
Combat Crew.
Combat.
It's he's just a top turret engineer.
1990.
1990? Already on that actually. But I've read that multiple times, and it's basically just his first 25 missions. I think he did like 70 by the end of the war, but it's just his first 25, and it just has such good detail in it.
Madman. Everybody else is happy to get out after the completed tour. Did you set the fuse button?
No.
Do it. Maybe not just now, because we are 20 seconds from 10 minutes.
Too late. I don't know where the fuse one is. Oh, no idea.
Darky, would you have a guess?
Can check.
It wasn't in the bomber one. It wasn't in the bomb site controls.
Under miscellaneous, near the bottom.
Bomb fuse. Aha. Lovely, Javi, thank you.
Alright, so ready to refresh?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Position lights.
But I pressed mine twice, so yeah. Whoops. Fine.
Not great, not terrible.
It's been today summed up.
No, today summed up is terrible.
I've done other stuff today, hey.
I just mean our flying. I've had a good day as well.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
Band practice followed by doing a bit of a house clean and watched TV, went for a walk, had some food, flying.
I spent like 8 hours recording Corsair Boys 3, most of it in half speed because I didn't have enough FPS during the main assault. And then, yeah, obviously watching movies on the second screen.
Yeah. What did you watch?
Lucky number 11.
Uh-huh.
Age of Empires 2 content.
Oh, yeah.
The Legend of Fat Slop. The guy who only plays Viking versus Viking Black Forest and just camps it out every time.
Okay.
Super lame, but somehow that's hilarious that there is a guy who does that.
My beacons don't work. I get their static sound, but that's it.
AM works for me.
Yeah, we're flying above it this time.
AR is too far away still.
I need to get Max Hastings' RAF Bomber Command book as well. So apparently that's really good. Kind of going through Max Hastings' collections because apparently he's quite good on his historical fact.
AR works, we're just heading straight for it.
Roger Dodger.
Like trimmed out the plane perfectly. I don't even need to hold the stick.
Crabby, you need to learn to make missions first, then read all the stuff.
Alright. I'm looking forward to learning about how to make all this stuff. I wouldn't mind as well learning about how you predict how escorts will. I guess you know because you spent enough time doing it, but like whenever I try and do what you're doing, mine end up falling like 20 minutes behind or 20 minutes ahead.
Yeah, there is a lot of trial and error involved, but I can show you mission editor stuff that reduces the amount of work you need for that.
That would be nice. Da, 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 da.
Also, you still need to get yourself DBW for night fighting.
Yeah. Get my brother's hard drive soon, actually. Reformat that. Not got much space on my, anything. Anything at all.
That's a good strategy, just get it out another hard drive.
Is DBW 410?
Yep.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Well, it's basically the only option. Not perfect either, but what can you do?
Yeah. Fine.
Night fighting is something that Team Dildos have really
But like I said, I'd quite like to myself a Lancaster mission of some sort. Quite like to do some of that. After reading kind of a few missions and stuff, they sound horrifying.
Yeah, and for a working Lancaster mission, meaning by that I mean that you actually have the chance to being attacked by a night fighter.
Yeah.
Must be for 10 or maybe earlier. Period.
Christ. Doesn't the formation thing work? Like, is the formation thing still around? Which one does that work with? I'd like to try that out if it's still available.
Works best in 412.
Formation mod?
That's not a mod.
No, I swear you said someone made a thing, made a mod that works with combat boxes, and they don't kind of around.
Yeah, that is 10 years old and was for 4.09.
Yeah, still wouldn't mind trying out.
No, it's not available for download anymore.
Ah, oof. You were talking to the person that did it. You didn't manage to find the files, did you?
The thing is that I didn't know that Team Daedalus deliberately shut out the modding community from modding AI then. So even if she was willing to invest all the time and recode that for another version, she couldn't.
Yeah. Ah, so dumb.
Yeah, that is really, really dumb. That's why I'm saying Team Dildos is totally perfect fitting.
Yeah.
Shutting out the modding community from AI is the dumbest thing you can do. For that you absolutely deserve to be called Team Dildos.
I really wish Microsoft one day would release the source code for Flying Fortress game, actually. Really cool with that game, I reckon. I imagine you could add like different aircraft, like you could add like B-24s would be really neat.
In that old engine with the simplified AI bombers, you probably could have 1,000 bombers today.
Yeah. But like for like an old game, they have such a detailed damage system. So detailed. Ah, it just makes me happy. Like whenever I play it, it actually like you can be really, really invested in your bomber and your crew and stuff. It's so good. And there's new kind of like river and roads. Like there's a file. I don't know if you've ever played around with the file. There's a file called River and Roads, and you can change like fuel quantity used by the bomber, like how badly injured people get when they get shot, kind of thing. Like at the moment, I'm using a River and Road made by a team of people, and it's called like the Realism River and Roads. So like when people get shot by like a cannon shell, like they'll die, kind of thing. Like they won't do that thing where they keep going unconscious throughout the mission. Like they'll be dead.
Okay.
Kind of the damage model works better. You know, fuel is something that is really good. The enemy fighters work better. Like they hit the bomber more. So you get shot down more by fighters than you do flak a lot of the time, actually. Really good. And you feel like your bomber crew has actually like gone through something. Like when with the default game, it's like, oh, everyone got back safe and sound with all light wounds because they all got shot, and it's just like, okay. But like if you do a mission to Germany, like I kind of made it back on 2 engines and half my crew were dead.
That's the fun you want, right?
It was great. It was harrowing. It took me like 2 hours to do. It does tank the FPS though.
It's such a shame that IL-2 has these few things that just keep you from having a bomber experience.
Yeah.
Like permanent fuel tank leak, like you get hit in the left outboard fuel tank and the whole plane runs out of fuel, so it's down.
That's one thing actually. I might have to do something with the fuel on the upgraded one. Because I think they use fuel a bit too fast.
Oh, by the way, let's refresh. 1, 2, 3. Darky, position lights. Yeah, sadly, such mods often also don't quite nail it or have other problems you didn't have before, you know?
Yeah. I think with every game we've ever played, though, in the history of games, like, you're always going to get a compromise in some way, but it depends on what's a better compromise than something else.
Yeah. Like 412-2 is a better compromise for attacking bombers, like...
Yeah, but if they like did the source, I don't know what else you could do with that game, but I imagine if they were more open to the community, when the community was really working on mods for that game, like there's not many people nowadays that do, it's more kind of skins and river and road stuff. But I imagine you could do like different planes maybe, the amount of planes, you wouldn't have ghost planes. Like with modernized computers, people would probably program them to be usable planes. More escorts probably. Better takeoff and landing systems. Sometimes they are a bit in more kind of, maybe not more intelligent AI, but maybe working around some problems that they have to make them stop doing certain things. Like randomly moving kind of positions in the middle of a fight. You have like a tail gunner like shooting at everyone in a line, and he'll decide to like get off and wander around the plane. And you're like, what are you doing? Get back.
Yeah, that position changing thing wasn't really a thing in reality either. Sometimes when the pilots were dead or so, yeah, but rear gunner changing gunner station.
The only reason I would move anyone around is running out of ammunition. Like generally the wall turret gunner runs out pretty fast. Depending on what missions I do as well, I tend to sometimes double their ammunition because crews would just take more ammunition on board for bigger raids. I'll like double the ammo on board.
That's a feature that IL-2 completely misses. Like the rear gunner is out of ammo, the waist gunners haven't fired a shot. Yeah, we're out of ammo.
Yeah. Yeah. I imagine someone, if they really wanted to, can make an Italian map. That would be pretty cool, playing as 15th Air Force, going up from Foggia. Everyone has suggested these kind of things, but they've gone, we can't do it because they haven't given us the source. They refuse to give it to us. Like, the kind of game, because it kind of came out on Steam, the game's kind of revitalized a little bit, and old modders have come back, and they've asked like Microsoft again if they can have it, and they've just gone nope.
I mean, seriously, it's the same with IL-2. Why not just make it public?
I guess like someone's still making money off it somewhere, so someone's still making the decisions for it.
Making money off it when it gets modded.
Yeah.
Just make it on, I don't know, an official modding system, whatever.
Like I'd love like a B-24. I don't know how well you'd be able to do it because the way the interiors worked with that, it was almost like they took photos and put, computer-generated people inside them. But well, you could probably do that with a B-24 or something. Or there's photos kind of the same.
Well, the good thing about B-24s is you can just visit them, like go to a museum and ask the guys, can I get into it?
Yeah.
You can even fly in one. So.
I mean, the one thing I would do though is to make the other bombers in the formation not ghosts. I would make them fight as well. And possibly for the longer missions, have 3 groups of escorts instead of 2. Because sometimes you have a big bit in the middle where you have no escorts. Where in like real life you would have 3 sets instead.
Well, it depends on the time and the specific mission.
Yeah, well, but that's something you would change. You see, like European Air War had that kind of shit. That's from a year earlier. I mean, the graphics weren't as good, but they weren't ghost bombers. They weren't, they were larger formations, which is stuff.
Yeah, that had one type of bomber formation, but it was awesome because it were like 36 or 72 or something.
No, in that game, in 1943, you have the kind of most known one, which is kind of like the. I want to say like it's like diamond, or not diamond.
I have a picture of the B-17 formation in European Air was in my head, in front of my eyes right now.
Yeah, and then you have a 1944 one, which is a kind of more leveled out one. You can have 27 bombers in that one, and then 1945 one, you have the 4. So you have the medium, high, then low, low. That can have 33 bombers. I mean, I played it like 2 days ago.
Is that modded as well?
I have mods on it for skins and stuff, but the game is pretty much base.
What I would like to do is extract the radio communication from that game and put it in IL-2 because the sounds are awesome.
Be fair,
alright, we've reached the submarine.
Hey!
Okay. Let's refresh. 1, 2, 3. Data lights.
And turning north.
And everybody set your bomb release mode.
Yep. Feels too long.
Yep. Oh.
We only would need 1 bomb for thinking 1 ship, right?
I'm not sure.
I'm just gonna set it to pairs because I don't want to make 6 runs.
Yeah.
I mean, I got shot down doing
Tito.
2.
Ships ahead, 12 o'clock.
I'm just gonna set my boost.
Crabby, where are you seen from me?
I'm breaking off to the left.
Right, I'm going off right. Gonna fuse these bastards.
Okay, Darky, do you see the transport ship way in the rear? I'm going for that one.
How far away would I release these bombs?
Just go for the middle, I'm going to the left flank.
I'm going for the rear right.
Okay, I'm going to the middle. There are 3 rows of transport ships. I go for the middle one.
How far away should I be dropping these bombs?
10 meters above the water and like 100 meters from the ship. Not really 100, but very close, you know. Just to skip on
10 meters from the water. That's
yeah, it's
some weird lag as well. Oh! Something's wrong with my plane. Oh shit, I'm going down. Guys?
What happened?
Something fell off my plane. I think it's my rudders. I'm drifting. Ugh. I'm also getting some weird lag. Alright. I think I can fly it back.
Sounds reasonable.
I destroyed a ship.
Nice.
I'm going down though.
Not nice.
I have no more power. I'm maxing out this plane. Open up the radiators a bit.
I'm living up to my name right now.
And
Flag
someone-
and fighter magnet.
I don't know what is wrong with my plane, but it's not good. Whatever it is.
Out of bombs, RTB.
I can't really choose where I'm going.
You're going to figure it out, I'm sure.
Weird lag going on. Gonna drop the rest of my bombs. Got a fuel leak as well. Right, where, how do we get back?
South.
Alright.
You being serious right now?
You're dead. Oh no.
Just cuts my plane in half with one shot.
I'm literally drifting in the sky. I am German initial D. I'm pretty sure my rudders are shut off, and the wind is causing my plane to just... Yeah, because I can't rudder trim either. I'm gonna try...
Why can't I finish and ground attack mission to the end? Come on, man. Getting real tired of this.
Well, I'm good.
They're fighters as well.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm being shot at. My max speed at the moment is around 250 kilometers per hour. And I'm maxing out. Oh, I killed an enemy aircraft! The engines hold on, I reckon I can make it back to land.
Well, basically it depends on Darky. Obviously, if we stop now, we will have to re-record this at some point.
Watching the dildo move. Oh god.
So what's the plan, Crabby?
Why is this so... Wait a minute. I'm just gonna fight this out.
What's wrong with your dildo?
I don't... There's nothing wrong with my dildo. My plane is acting like a tank. Like, it's turning sideways on the spot, pretty much. I haven't really... Wish my beacons were working. I wish I could see outside the aircraft. I'm gonna switch to a gunner view. What's wrong with my plane then? Ah, okay. My stabilizer's gone. getting shot at.
So, Darky, what should it be?
What?
Should we keep going, or do you want to retry some other time?
I guess I'll retry another time.
I got another aircraft kill.
Okay, since... Would we be flying something else if we stop now, or rather not?
Probably not, it's getting quite late.
I would fly something else, if you want.
Well, the options are Crabby and I try to get home, or we stop now and only you and me fly.
Yeah, I said I would fly something else.
Yeah, but Crabby wouldn't take part because he has to go at some point, sometime.
I don't mind if you guys want to fly. I don't mind.
Going to take like 40 minutes without the stabilizer.
Yeah, it'll take a long time without.
Yeah, so you don't want to try?
I mean, I can, if you want me to.
I don't want to decide that.
And if you guys want to fly another mission.
Yeah, but you don't have really anything prepared for two guys. So. I mean, we can basically do any mission, but it's not going to be as good, you know.
Oh god, I might not make it back to base anyway. This enemy aircraft has really beat the shit out of my plane. I literally watched a bit of my plane fly in front of my cockpit and I was like, ah!
That's not where that belongs.
Thing can take a beating. Not sure where I am either because the beacons aren't working.
By the way, I wonder why that is.
Yeah, I don't know. It's worked before.
Are you looking at the correct indicator? It's the one that is directly above your left pedal.
Oh yeah. Oh, it is working. Alright. Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, I guess something else isn't working.
Also, I've just reached 10 minutes. Do you want me to restart my thing?
Are you outside of render distance of any ships?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. And yeah, look at your lights and toggle them.
I'm going the right direction.
I mean, Darky, it sounds like he has a really shot up plane that would be quite interesting to try and get that home, you know?
Oh, I guess so.
And
I'm just really pissed right now. I can never do anything with these ground attack missions. They keep getting blown up. Annoying.
Sounds like my Corsair mission.
yeah,
Sounds
you
like
can
mine
blow it up,
versus
right? Sounds like one of Darky's missions, yeah. The only thing I would have to offer would be multi-crew Heinkel, basically. Oh, of course we can fly any mission we did before, but the options aren't that
Oh, I see land. I think. Is
refreshing
that
or
land?
awesome.
Hello?
I see land as well.
I'm pushing my engines so hard. The radiator's up. Boost. Power 100%.
Also, Darky, we could probably still fly after we are done with this. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna check the time. What time is it here? Probably midnight or so, yeah. 26 minutes to midnight.
2 minutes to midnight.
Maiden.
I spat on my screen, being really excited. I cannot wait to watch that replay back. That was fantastic. Within 8 minutes, I destroyed a ship and 2 aircraft.
Handguard, up to hell and back.
It's fine, I'm still...
And you learned how to find the beacon indicator in the cockpit.
Yeah. I thought it wasn't working because all my instruments are broken. Well, I was expecting to hear like a beeping. That's why I thought it was wrong. I was expecting a beep beep. There was no beep beep.
The beacon indicator just gives you static, and from time to time it gives you its name in Morse code.
Beep 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 beep.
Yeah, and the beeping, that beep sound, that it's a blind landing. That's a different thing.
Right, I am going towards AM.
I am as well. How far are you at the moment? How fast?
250.
I'm going at 400, easy.
When you got this stabilizer already, innit?
Also brace for comments about this thing lighting on fire all the time, because people are going to assume that we sure don't know that.
It should be like previously on when we did this mission, and it's just me chatting for 10 minutes.
This one is a really tempting outtake video.
We have fun. Also, your other Discord is your Discord is lighting up with new people. Pretty cool, aren't they?
Yeah.
What?
That was as enthusiastic as I could. When I read that stuff that was posted last, like, hey, I tried to install it and it crashes at 60%. I'm just like, okay, that doesn't help me at all, and it disqualifies that guy from playing with us.
Oh.
So yeah, what?
Yeah, I told him why he crashes at that percentage. I did not understand his reply, so I just said, yeah. Not dealing with that.
Why does it crash at 60%? I have never known.
I think the main reason for that is when you have lines on the aircraft.
Oh!
Yeah, it's when you're using a new version of the game with an old version of modpack, or and then correctly installed modplaying or something.
Yeah, when you have like aircraft files and the lines in the air .ini aren't matching, then it crashes.
Okay. I managed to, whilst flying straight forwards, the plane just took me 90 degrees to the left.
90 degrees to the left is not flying forward. Don't be bothered with such details. I mean, I have a big pink
Is when the fucking the back gunner's like firing at the enemy and this dildo's moving around beside me. It's quite hard to concentrate on flying.
But the dildo moves when the gun on fire?
Yeah.
That was what's going on.
Like in that 8-minute thing, it has comedy, drama, everything. I literally turn around like, oh my god, what's coming at me? And this dildo's moving around.
The video is worse than for the line. What's wrong with your dildo? My dildo is fine alone. cutting my left engine, everybody.
Oh, you gotta have a sense of humour when you're flying one of these death traps. Gotta like keep the plane on a slightly right kind of axis. But if I keep it left or level at any point, it will try and kill me.
That sounds great.
I feel like I'm going lopsided, you know. Land. Ah! Oh, land! Land! Oh my god, land! I've never been so happy to see land in my life. Will it still count as a success if I bail out over friendly territory, right?
I guess so.
I'm gonna try and land this thing. What do you reckon?
Sure.
Might be a belly landing, to be honest.
Yeah, fine.
Where do I go after I've reached the AM marker?
180, 185 or so.
Alright.
Yeah, it's like a kilometer west of the beacon, so if you just go south, you will still basically come out at the airfield.
Just about nearly at AM. No, I'd be over here, wouldn't I? Where I am? Where am I?
Trying to figure that out for myself, but it's not that easy because the landmarks all look the same. Like,
I think I might be at J31 and K31, kind of coming onto that bit of land.
okay, I think I'm basically at AM soon, like J27 or so. Juliet 27.
That's going to take a while.
Come on, come on. Work with me here.
Why does he get the interesting damage? I just got an engine shot out and could fly just could fly on.
I wonder what did fly off my plane. Oh, we got 10 minutes again.
Right. Let's refresh. 1, 2, 3. Dodo lights.
I can only do it quickly because my plane will try and kill me.
I think I see the beacon object. Or am I paranoid?
Wait, the object? What's the object look like?
The radio mast.
Ah.
Like red and white stripes or so, or red and blue, blue and white. Some color.
Ah! Come on. Don't do this to me. It's so scary when it does that. I cannot wait to watch this replay back.
Darky, you have to look on the bright side. It's less work for me when you die early. I'm sorry.
Will kill you.
Yeah, sooner or later.
Oh, I've got some weird zigzagging stuff going on. like a German pilot.
Yeah, I was paranoid, I just not even checked. Where? Oh, I'm directly above it. Alright, 180.
Yeah, I know exactly where I am. Going more south.
Crabby!
Yep. Ah! Oh, that did not help me. That did not help me. Right, if this lines up, yeah, it should be. I know exactly where I am. Not too far away now. Not that far behind you, really.
Roger.
I can't wait for you to see this aircraft. I cannot wait.
I hope refreshing doesn't reset damage layers.
Does.
Ah, does it?
It sometimes does, it sometimes doesn't. So I hope it does not this time.
Oh.
Such things might work better when we only have 3 aircraft around, you know. But Darky has every right to be pessimistic right now.
Yeah, it sucks when you don't finish a recorded mission. But it's always one we can do again in the future. I'm enjoying this game back though.
Yeah, what can I hear that? Which might have sounded like negative criticism, which was not, was not my intention at all.
They're still trying to use my rudder like, please something work. Being quite aggressive with it to try and keep it on the straight and narrow. Oh, that was a bad idea. Getting side slip to the right, which I haven't had before. It's a new and interesting way of flying, really. How much fuel do I have left? Because there was a lot of fuel leaks. I think we're okay. Everything else is 0, but I'm sure it's fine.
That should be the last problem in this thing.
Just going over the last stretch of over water to the AM.
Okay.
On. Temperatures are looking horrendous.
Okay. Fuel gauge 1 says full, 2, 3, 4, 5 say empty.
Wait, you looking at your plane or my plane?
7 and 8 are at 600. So yeah, 3 of them do have fuel, 5 are empty.
Looking at my
Means
plane.
like 30% or so. What?
Look at whose plane are you looking at?
I can't see your plane, I'm in my cockpit.
Alright, that makes sense.
If you switch to the second position, you can see all the gauges of the fuel tanks. All 8.
Pretty neat. I need to get back in the pilot position though before this plane decides to go out my hands. Oh no! think one of my wheels are down. I think it got shot down. I think that's why I'm going quite slowly.
Do you have the manual keys assigned? You might be able to pull it up.
Oh, I've pressed the wrong button.
Don't eject.
No. I can't see if one's down or not. It's, all of them say Ein, apart from the far left one, which is yellow. There's start.
Yellow is flaps. Start should be your flaps.
Alright, I don't know why they were lowered. They were just on combat though, so not really going to make too much difference to my speed. Makes it a little less jolty though. I now understand why I was
At least they are not jammed.
Yeah. Well, they must have got shot down. That's what I'm thinking, because I didn't touch those controls.
I didn't know that could happen.
I didn't think that could happen either, but I didn't touch them. Oh no. Come on. Come on. There you go. Bloody brute of an aircraft. Right, I'm near the beacon. Right next to it, in fact.
Oh, I'm home.
Oh, nice.
Wanna refresh?
Can do.
1, 2, 3. Dildo lights. Oh yeah, speedometer says 500. I'm definitely a 4-engine bomber.
Side slip is mad. You lose so much altitude as well when you do that. Now I just gained like 100 meters. Like, oh god, I need to climb though to get to the beacon. Oh dear.
You could take a route over sea and land.
I think I should be fine. It'll be alright.
I should be fine. Famous last words.
Get markers at the end of this gorge.
I once flew with a teammate in a chopper in armor, and I was the pilot, he was on board, and I saw an enemy tank aiming at us, and enthusiastically said, "Hey, there's an Abrams!" Boom!
Oh, I got engine overheat.
Also, you got no time to listen, right?
What?
Nothing.
God, I'm in the cloud.
All gear locked down successfully, that's good news.
God damn it.
Did your connection reset, Fishyyy?
That should be at 3 AM or so.
I've got like red bars for the server connection.
Oh,
Crabby?
it's green for me.
By now he would have timed out, I think.
Where's this bloody beacon?
Wouldn't he?
Not so soon.
When did you get the red bars?
Like 5 seconds before I said so.
Crabby, still green?
Yep.
Well, did your connection maybe have a hiccup, Darky? Does that happen?
Didn't look like it.
I've flown past the beacon, so go 180.
Well, I'm timed out now.
Crabby is still in, so I guess it was your connection.
I don't have to listen to the rattle of the beacons anymore.
I mean, isn't like a mini spike in it enough for IL-2 to timeout?
Yes, so.
Well, I guess we can check how many ships you sank from the replays anyway, so...
1.
Okay,
got
so
1,
that's
2.
then. That's not an issue then.
Coming home! Trying to, his plane is doing its best to try and kill me.
I'm shutting down engine 1, everybody!
I'm gonna hit you so hard.
Well, bring beer.
Okay.
Landed, chocks in. Waiting for the crab. Darky, from an entertainment perspective, it's like perfect. One gets home relatively unscathed, one heavily damaged, one gets cut in two.
I definitely think it's worth using, for sure.
For sure.
Shame.
Even if you crash now, it's totally fine.
I really think I can make it back. Not sure about landing though. Oh, fuck me. Right, here we go.
Well, I guess if you do land, there's going to be a lot of cleanup to do.
Time to earn the Crabby landing.
I need so many
Title
trouser
meme,
changes.
Joke, whatever. Another Crabby landing.
If I can do it with my best Obi-Wan Kenobi voice. Also, why is Darky called the flying Kalaun emoji?
I have no idea.
I'm diving, I've hit 300 Ks. Oh yeah. Stabilizes the plane out, during that speed. How high is the airfield compared to sea level?
100 meters or so.
Ah, that's not too bad. It seems so much higher when you take off from it. Alright, coming over the last bit of sea. Oh! Christ! Running the engines max and I'll just close the radiators. On. Enough of this side stuff. how bomber crews of any country get exhausted flying their damaged planes home.
Poor rear gunners sitting there for hours, maybe bleeding and
Yeah.
doping.
Right, I'm over. I'm at J23, just over that island. I've only got one bit of land left to go over, and I'm at the airfield.
Yeah, 50 kilometers or so. That's close.
Not too bad. Overheat. Let's open up the radiator.
I'm gonna grab a glass of juice. Be right back.
Come on. Hell. I've reached 10 minutes on this replay as well. The hell? Stop this.
Okay, let's refresh.
Oh, wait a minute. Right, I can do it now.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, press the wrong button. Wait a minute.
Dildo lights.
There we go. I just had to do it. I just do it after you. I accidentally pressed the window key instead. So I ended up looking at my desktop. Be great. Come on, plane. Oh, home sweet home. Oh my god. Ah.
Yes.
Oh my god, I had such a fuel leak. My number 1 tank was full. Just coming to the first bit of land, it's now half empty. God, damn it, come on.
You gotta look on the bright side. You weigh less more. You weigh less.
Way less more. I love it.
Yeah, sometimes brain not English.
Right, I'm trying to spot the airfield. I don't know where I am. I know where I am, but not specifically. Okay. I'm over here, around 190. Ah, spotted. What a good way of telling. You're about to witness greatness. Oh my god. Don't know if you can see me yet.
I just put on my tracker ahead again and look around a bit.
Coming in from the middle of the ocean, the middle of the sea.
I guess you're going to land straight in from south?
Yes.
Okay. I do not see anything yet.
Right, I'm about not too far away. I'm now making the... I probably can't use flaps, and wheels are probably a bad idea. Oh my god! Oh. This is going to be really interesting about how this happens.
Ah, got visual.
Ah! Oh my god. We're almost there. Ugh. Should I try wheels? Should I try wheels? Should I just belly land it? What do you reckon? What do you
I
reckon?
don't know, you are in the plane.
I don't know. I'm gonna put my flaps on landing and see what happens. Oh no.
Yeah, you're missing a stabilizer. So maybe flaps are a bad idea because you can steer against them.
Right, it's this time or no time. Here we go. Oh my god, if this works. Right, I'm gonna put wheels down. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Throttle
get down.
back!
I'm already back. Oh,
Pull up! Brake! Brake! Not so hard, you moron!
it's fine. Oh.
Oh, that was so close to being f***ing epic!
Oh.
And then the brakes f***ed up!
Oh.
Ah!
We made it back alive. We made it back alive.
Ah! It hurts! It hurts!
Oh, we made it back alive. Oh. 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 That was fantastic. Oh. Oh.
Man, that landing was awesome.